tend to like for this game. But you know, as Maui Chums get those kills in, LA Dweebs are gonna have to play for this now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scrappy reaction on all sides so far as teams are fighting back and forth, but I do believe the LA Dweebs have the time now to maybe able to grab some of this scrap, but spawns are all over the place. You want to fight for that P2 rotation, and the kills continue to fly through on the side of LA Dweebs. Clutch picking up 2. It looks like we'll have secured the most of this P2 rotation as we will go in there shortly.
Yeah, kind of a bad spot for Maui Chums. You know, they have those P2 spawns. They end up giving them up in the final hour. Now, LA Dweebs, they get a good 28 seconds on that first hill of the game, and now they're in a good situation to find some good time on this money P2 hill right here. But they're keeping it mixy, and that's all you need to do, really.
Yeah, Maui Chums with a great break so far. They found 3 reactions to the last one up, and KJet's going to take him down. So great break by Maui Chums, with the spawns now coming for LA Dweebs. It's going to get scrappy all over again. LA Dweebs spawning on the chandelier side of the map, while the Maui Chums are going to be spawning on the spa side. So they're going to be fighting over this P2. 30 seconds left, so rotation to P3 is something to consider now. So LA Dweebs mounting their final assault from chandeliers. Trades go back and forth. Maui Chums managing to hold on for the time being. And it looks like LA Dweebs just going to chalk that one up, rotate to the kitchen hill.
Yeah, 18 seconds left to go. All of the Maui Chums are within 10 feet of that P2 hill. So LA Dweebs opt to make that rotation to that kitchen hill. Maui Chums got a long way to go. The first inaction is going to be Chronix, but it looks like LA Dweebs are going to be ready for it here.
And they're set up so far, and what a nice play out of the Maui Chums, looking like they're pushing through the bedroom side, taking their time, and Chronix knows this. He is just going to wait. Linkster finds the one in the back. It's time to pinch. Chronix going to find the second one on to Clutch. Takes down the second on Mama Peach. Is a nice 2-piece for him. Muggs, last one standing, and that's going to go down. A great break from the Maui Chums to find 4 on the LA Dweebs.
Yeah, and that's a huge turnaround right there. I mean, if LA Dweebs are able to turn that into a solid hill, things could get out of control quickly for the Maui Chums, but instead, they're in the lead here, and they're doing a great job of defending this hard point. Right now, we got Linkster 9 and 5 so far with that Scar. You know, your main AR player putting up numbers like that in the first half of the game. Not even the first half, I'd say first quarter. You got to be feeling solid if you're Maui Chums on a 4 streak right now. But, you know, as this hill gets mixy, LA Dweebs, they retain that control, and they also are moving to the new hill as well. So kind of back and forth. Neither team has been able to really get substantial amount of time on any of these hills so far.
Yeah, everything's scrappy so far, but Maui Chums looks like they're going to try to win out this rotation. But reactions with a nice 2-piece. That definitely puts things into contention. Slinks are 12 and 6. The guy's trying to do it all. Does get taken down on the new hill. LA Dweeb's going to be up first towards the P4.
Yeah, and this is a hill. If you're LA Dweebs, you know, you got to turn one of these hills into a money hill here. You're keeping the game way too close, but a big kill out of Stigmathy right there. They're applying the pressure front so well. KJet with the Scar. He knows their back spot. Pre-firing, picks up another. Is he able to get the third? He does. He sees the last one as well. He keeps that trigger held down. He's trying to pre-fire him. He gets the next one. He's on a tear. And, you know, Maui Chums, they're quick to react. They're keeping them trapped in that back spa area, but this is the danger you run into. You can try to trap them in that back spa, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before they're able to break out. Yeah, there's only 20 seconds left. You have some time to rotate, but Maui Chums, they're keeping their focus here on this Lamps Hill.
Yeah, and like you said before, all of these hills have been very, very scrappy. No one's really gotten a nice money hill yet, and that just goes to show you how good both of these teams can be on these breaks. But now we're heading over to P5 towards the bar hill. Looks so far, looks like Maui Chum's going to be set up early on. Chronix finding a huge 2-piece, and that's going to be all 4 down on the side of LA Dweebs. They'll be coming off spawn. Spawning chandelier side and Chronix. He has made the read. He's pushed up. KJet trying to do what he can as well. They each find one. Muggs takes down Chronix. Mama Peach is coming in on the side, and here comes the break from LA Dweebs. Can they break into this hill and make another hill scrappy like before?
And that's all you really need to do on this map. I mean, if you're not finding those rotations, keeping it scrappy is no doubt the second best thing you can do. But right now, you know, the LA Dweebs are so split up on the map. Player 8 might be able to make a play, though. That's going to be clutch. He sneaks on in. He finds one. The rest of his teammates collapse. And LA Dweebs, that's kind of their bread and butter right here. They kind of get a pinch going. And then once they find that one kill, they collapse so quickly. And it's working perfectly to their advantage. You know, this is a mixed game, but it feels like these teams are putting in some strats here to try to find these hill breaks.
Yeah, I feel like these teams definitely have some notion of how they want to play each of these maps so far. It looks like there are some nice, clean break strategies from both of these teams. We get a look at the minimap here. We can see how spread out these teams are. They're looking to control different areas in the map as we go into our final hill of the first rotation. Now we're going to get the initial time, but it looks like LA Dweebs are better set up for the rotation. One by one, that's trades. KJ going to find 2. Links are on the third, and that should be a break-in for Maui. But the spawns, it looks like they're still going to be coming over towards the kitchen side. Nope, just going to split out towards middle. And now LA Dweebs going to have to go on the offensive here if they want to grab some time.
Yeah, game so close right now. Both of these teams doing a great job of keeping it scrappy. You got to wonder, will one team start to run away with it as this second rotation of hills pops, or will it stay scrappy throughout? I mean, as of right now, Maui Chums, it looks like they have a great, path to get the rest of this hill time on the P5, on the P6, but, I feel like every time we say something like that, the mix fest just starts up again. The engine starts revving, but right now K-Jet is pedal to the metal, 24-12 through this first set of hills. 7 streak, make it an 8 streak. He's got those streaks in his back pocket, and he's really turned up in the second half of this rotation.
Yeah, this guy's on an 8 streak. This is absolutely insane, and probably part of the reason why they were able to get an actual full hold there on that last hill. And that's actually going to be the first full hold that we've seen in this map, is they're going to go up 50 now. And they have some good initial time here on the P1 as kills continue to go the way of Maui. Kill feed all white. His Lynx are finding a nice 2-piece there. But it looks like the spawns from LAD have managed to catch Maui by surprise. They're going to be spawned toward Kitchen. The trades go back and forth. Lynx are with a knife. That's a very interesting kill. He's going to have a cruise missile also. But now LA Dweebs have finally retaken the hill. They're going to get some meaningful time on this P1. But the rotation to P2 is yet to be fought for.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people are so focused on this time. We're at the point in the game where, you don't really have, ample time to give up on these hills. It's like if LA Dweebs gives up so much time on this P1, it's like they're putting themselves in a really tough spot. But at the same time, you kind of have to manage the back and forth of, do we want to risk those P2 spawns being given up? Do we want to risk having so much time given up? But, before you can even make a decision, you find yourself ready for this P2. You get the final scrap time, but you're still within, 45 points-ish of the lead. So with K-Jet making plays like this, it's going to be hard to get substantial time.
K-Jet 30-14, doing it what he can, just absolutely frying with the AR, the TAC. And he is going to be part of the reason why Maui Chums has started to pull away with this game. Here comes the LA Dweebs trying to push to the ball side. They're going to get some meaningful contest time, but here comes the meaningful break. Lynx are going to find one. Trades continue back and forth, and look who it is, K-Jet with the ending 2-piece. Again, the 2.0 KD, this guy is doing it all right now. And is he going to turn and burn? He almost finds the kill. And LA Dweebs, they've got to break this time. You do not want to give up another 20 seconds to this Maui Chums and let them only be 30 away from the L.
Yeah, Maui Chums have been turning up here in these last, couple of hills of the game. They extend their lead out to a little bit under 70 points. But LA Dweebs, every time you're in this position, you got to tell yourself, okay, hey, we're one big money hill away from being back into this game. So LA Dweebs, this is kind of the do or die situation right here. You only got 2 players around the hill though, and Maui Chums, they are swarming currently. You do take down K-Jet, so that's a great start to the hold, but another one, 2, and there's Chronix with a big couple of kills to try to break that up. LA Dweebs, they're still here though.
Yeah, and that was a good break by Maui, but like we said, LA Dweebs, this is probably the writing on the door for them if they want to be able to get this one out. Here comes their break now. They need to take this one down, prevent Maui Chums from being only 20 away from striking distance. But here comes the challenges in. Chronix, Lynx are each find one. Muggs tries to do what he can, but just gets traded down. Mama Peaches challenging now, finds one. Can he find the second? No, that's K-Jet. And now it's just going to have to all be on the rotation for the LA Dweebs. If they can get a full 60 here, this one is doable, but it's going to certainly be difficult.
Yeah, absolutely will. I mean, LA Dweebs, it seems like they're always set up for these new hills, but the setup just seems to break far too quickly here. They get the initial time, but you see Maui Chums, they are moving across the map. They're putting in shots, reactions with a big 2-piece to start to hold them back. But the shots come in. K-Jet picks up one. He picks up a second. He knows there's a third. He sends the rest of the Maui Chums roaming to try to take him down. Peaches gets taken down as well. The pressure's there. 20 seconds left to go for the Maui Chums, and the pressure is palpable from them.
Yeah, and KJ is doing what he can, but LA Dweebs have managed to hold on to the time here. Can they hold on much longer? Stigmathy trying to challenge it. Finds one, finds 2. Not going to be able to find the third. LA Dweebs holding on for just a little bit longer, but K-Jet has gotten the split spawn behind Spot. Going to be able to find the first. They can win off of this hill if they manage to stay on the time. Finds the second, but Muggs gets the trade. Lynx are in, but Mama Peaches takes him down. LA Dweebs should be able to collect the last of this time, but it's going to be the rotation, and Maui Chums are definitely favored over towards this next hill. And it's going to be all on to LA Dweebs if they want to break in and keep this game going.
Yeah, player 8 might be able to make something happen, but he's got to choose the right play here, as there's a couple of Maui Chums trying to swarm around the hill right now. They're ready for this rotation. As he gets taken down, the LA Dweebs are going to have to find a way to break into this hill. They only have 10 seconds left to go. The timer's counting down, and the LA Dweebs are moving slow. They're trying to make their way toward that connector side of the map, but the kill feed is all white from the Maui Chums. 3 seconds left to go, and that should do it. The Maui Chums win the map 1, 250 to 184.
Yeah, honestly, even though we talked about K-Jet, the guy was absolutely fine. That's not a bad showing at all by the LA Dweebs going up against the undefeated Maui Chums. I mean, 41 and 20. If you're fighting against that stat line, it is going to be difficult no matter what you do. So a valiant effort from the LA Dweebs to do what they could throughout that map. And they, like you said, they were getting the rotations down.
Back, everybody, to the Call of Duty Rec League. Here we are with the map 2. Sorry for the little break, just some technical difficulties, but we got the LA Dweebs pushing this offense, and they're going to want to find a win here, no doubt.
Yeah, so if you're just now joining us, Maui Chums managed to take a nice map number 1, but it was pretty close, by no means a stomp, and it looks like they're trying to keep up that momentum as they're going to find 2 more onto the LA Dweebs, leaving Clutch in the 1v3, but he does pick up Linkster, so a 1v2, definitely possible now with 45 seconds on the clock. I believe he has to pick up this bomb. Move on over, going to take down Chronix, pick up the bomb, and he is out of there, Slippery Snake.
He slides on away, and now it's a 1v1 between him and Stigmathy. Stigmathy, that OBJ-oriented player for the Maui Chums. In the last hard point, but both of these players just sitting and waiting. Clutch, maybe trying to find a timing onto him, but Stigmathy has not yet moved out of the A-bomb site. His efforts might pay him off, but no! LA Dweebs, they take that round home. Stigmathy pops Deddy and tries to run away at just the most inopportune time possible.
And Clutch really, living up to his namesake as he's going to pull off the 1 versus 3 and rebound after losing that map number 1. And so LA Dweebs are going to win a pretty close round there. Clutch obviously probably going to get some compliments from his teammates. He iced up, and so they're going to be able to start this map off 1-0.
Yeah, and you got to wonder, is that the spark plug they potentially needed to find some momentum here in this series? The slang wasn't there for the LA Dweebs in that map 1, but hey, a 1v3 to start off the search and destroy. You got to be feeling good, especially if you're Clutch, but if you're Maui Chums, the best thing you could possibly do here is just bounce back after that tough round 1. And they're leaving the A site open. There is one player in those kegs, but oh, and he jumps right onto the point, takes him down. Now, another big kill by Clutch. He's doing it all for the squad currently.
Yeah, and 4-0, only 2 more for that, that cruise missile, which could come in handy in the later rounds. But Linkster, he's looking for a pick. Suspects one player being of top radio, and he is correct. He does spot him out, and there will be the headshot comes through, evened up 3-3. Positioning is rather slow here. Both teams just trying to take their time. And Stigmathy looks like he's pushed on around the back. Linkster finding his second on the round. Great picks out of him.
Yeah, LA Dweebs, they get the advantage there, and then they give up a couple of freebies. Clutch gets taken down as well by Stigmathy. So now another 1v3 for the LA Dweebs. Bomb going down presently. And this would be another big round win for the LA Dweebs. The Deddy is popped, so Muggs has some time to make a play, but you got all 3 of these Maui Chums in the A-bomb site. K-Jet's going to spot him, but the headshot multiplier comes in. He sneaks on away. Nobody goes for the secondary chow. 30 seconds left to go. He has some time to work with, and he also re-wrapped the Deddy. So he might have a play to make here. He spots one. I think he knows the other guy's behind the door as well. I mean, this is a very interesting clutch right now. Muggs about to pop through the other door, and he does get spotted with 15 seconds left. I think that's going to do it.
Honestly, Maui Chums, they managed to pull that one back after, Clutch manages to get the initial first pick, grabbing the first blood, and they managed to bounce back and get some of those kills. And I think part of that reason is LA Dweebs, while I admire playing a bit slower when you are on the defense, sometimes you have to, take that man advantage and do what you can with it, but instead they kind of sat back and let Maui get comfortable, get set up, and they managed to, punish LA Dweebs for that mistake.
Fully agree with you there, Zenny. LA Dweebs. They gotta play a little bit, more safe in those situations. Maybe a little slow, but you're allowing Maui Chums to take that map control that you want. So in the future, maybe you learn from your mistakes. But here we go, LA Dweebs on the offense yet again. But the first 2 kills go the way of the Maui Chums.
Count clutch once again, 5-1. He picks up a kill. That's gonna be absolutely huge if they want to turn this round around. 2v4 now is a 2v3. Bomb is gonna be picked up by Clutch, and it looks like all of the Maui players are centering their focus around A, which gives the LA Dweebs Clutch and Reaction some time to work through the left, taking it slow and steady. One player, I believe KJet, has turned around. He is aware of this possibility that they might push through this, this radio side of the map. Some shots going down, and KJet's gonna be able to take down Reaction's Clutch in a familiar situation, 1 versus 3.
Very familiar indeed. 1v3 on the offensive end. He's got 38 seconds to work with, and he has the bomb in hand. The sad part is he does not have Deddy, so if he even moves a muscle, Maui Chums will probably be able to hear him. But, at some point, you just have to move. 25 seconds left to go. He's going to make his way up this staircase. There is 2 ready for him, technically, but Linkser, will he be able to find him out? He sees him. The shots come in. But now they just slow down Clutch. They run on away. So 12 seconds left to go. I'm pretty sure this is out of Clutch's ability to win here. And, another good example of the LA Dweebs just moving a little too slow here.
Yeah, and honestly, a great play by Linkster there. You get a couple shots on him, but then you run away. You do not want to give Clutch, the ability to maybe make something happen like you did round 1. And I have to agree with you there. I think LA Dweebs, once again, not quite matching the pacing that Maui Chums is having. When Maui Chums is playing fast, they're trying to play fast. It's just not working for them. When they try to play slow, Maui Chums is playing slow. It's not working with them. Going to have to change up the strategy a little bit. Play a little bit slower on the breaks. Try to catch these Maui Chums off when they get aggressive, and then maybe try to make something happen with your numbers later on in the round. But so far, Maui Chums are, taking back the lead after a bad round 1 for them.
Maui Chums going to the signature A hit yet again. They're trying to stun on in. This time around, they know that there's people there. The nade right on the top of the door frame. Not ready for that, but KJet able to pick up Mama Peaches. So you're kind of bailed out there. I like the play out of Mama Peaches. They're just unable to convert that kill. And then you got 2 LA Dweebs ready to try to hold off this A point. One of them gets one. Linkser, though, he knows where both is. The trades come in, and now it's a 1v1 situation. Muggs and KJet. Bomb still down. AR versus AR. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, Muggs was the island player over towards B for the LA Dweebs. Not going to have a lot of information now, as KJet can basically be anywhere on the map. And he's going to have to take this slow and steady. Likely knows that bomb is down on the A side, but KJet doesn't seem to care much. He's on a 4 streak. He's going to spot Muggs out. He's going to be able to take him down. He's going to win that 1 versus 1 with the submachine gun. And Maui Chums going to go up 3-1.
Yeah, Maui Chums looking quite comfortable. They are team ready. That there's somebody, not sure exactly who it is, but there's somebody on that team leading the troops, no doubt about it, because they have a very defined idea every single round on these offensive ends. And, when you play like that, the S&Ds, they're just going to come with time. It's like they lose that 1v3, but it's like, okay, we can give up a 1v3 as long as we're making the right plays.
Yeah, and 1v3s is always round you can look back on. You're just like, you know what, we should have won that one. We just made a couple of mistakes towards the end. So we'll just chalk that one up. We'll just continue playing. We're confident in our strategies. We know what we can do. And that's going to lead them up 3-1. But Mama Peaches finds the blood once again. I feel like LA Dweebs have had a lot of first bloods to not get some of these rounds conversions. Maybe that's something they need to work on in the future. But Bomb goes down 4 versus 3. This is going to be a tough retake for Maui Chums. Let's see what they can do.
Would want another player to be in this A bomb site with reactions right here, but maybe he can pick up a couple of Maui Chums working around the site right now. Stigmathy just trying to spot anybody he can. He doesn't spot that player at the double doors, though. Clutch able to take him down. Linkser might have gotten spotted as a product of that, though. Still, only 17 seconds left to go. KJet is forced to make a play. Player jumps in behind him. That's reactions. Now Linkser left all alone with 11 seconds left. That player runs on away, and that's going to be the round for LA Dweebs. And I liked what I saw out of them there. They get the first blood. They're quick to get the bomb down, and then Maui Chums forced to react. They just don't. It's really hard to get that defused when you get that bomb down at A. So like the plays out of LA Dweebs.
Yeah, of course, Maui Chums into a position where they can't be as clean as they have been, and LA Dweebs capitalizes on it just like you said, and they're going to take that second round. And I really do like what I saw out of the LA Dweebs there. Is now we're going to be on the Maui Chums offensive, and they have done so well so far in the S&D. Dropping that one round, that 1v3 is sure to staying still. It could be a 4-1 scenario if you manage to take that one down, but nevertheless, they have to do what they can. Reaction's going to be there. One player from the LA Dweebs inside this A site, so he is going to have to hold down the fort as here comes the Maui Chums challenges. He finds one, and that's going to be bombed down inside of A.
Yeah, and reactions, he does a great job. He gets that kill, and then he instantly, just turns away. Make sure he's untradeable in that corner. And Clutch is able to pick up 2 as well. I mean, that
Oh.
was a quick round. Zenny, LA Dweebs get all 4. A flawless round, and they even up the odds right there. I mean, LA Dweebs, it looks like they're starting to know what Maui Chums wants to do on these offensive ends. I mean, Maui Chums have done the same thing 3 times in
Yeah.
a row, and LA Dweebs adapted to it perfectly that time around.
Yeah, so I expect honestly next round we see Maui Chums on the attack. I bet they're gonna go to that B site. The A site. It seems like they're getting perfectly countered now from LA Dweebs. But for now, we'll have to focus on the defense for Maui Chums. LA Dweebs. I mean, take a look at that stat line from Clutch, 10-2. This guy is an Essen demon for sure. So he's gonna be trying to carry his, carry his team on his back throughout this one. 3-3 is gonna be on the offense. So it looks like they're gonna go for another typical A hit.
Maui Chums, though, they got 1 player in there, but he might get taken down. Clutch able to wrangle him in along with reactions, and the bomb should be going down very shortly. The bomb gets planted, 44 seconds left for the Maui Chums to react. Player 8, though, he's kind of in a very pushed up position in that pool side of the map. They're trying to isolate Mama Peaches here. Mama Peaches, though, trying to sneak away. Gets taken down. Now both of these players around the A bomb site, Lynx, are just looking for anybody he can find. You got player 2, that's going to be Clutch in the kegs area. He might be able to make something happen. The stun comes in, spots 1. He's able to pick up K-Jet. The trade comes in, though. Now a 2v1, 4 reactions on a 4 streak. You want that cruise missile, but you don't get it. The kill comes in, and the bomb is getting defused now. Another round win on the board for Maui Chums. And, if you're Maui Chums, that's a step in the right direction on these retakes.
Yeah, I think a few things can be improved on for both of these teams in that round, though. A bit dirty from both sides. After all, I think LA Dweebs, main downfall there, I think they would have had a round win, but they just got too aggressive after the post plant. Allowed Maui Chums to clean things up, and Maui Chums, I think they're still a bit slow on adapting to this A push that LA Dweebs continue to do, so maybe they'll focus in on that on their next offensive round. But overall, Maui Chums, they are maintaining their lead by 1 round, 4-3, but LA Dweebs doing very, very well for themselves after, rebounding from that map number 1.
Absolutely. LA Dweebs in a position where they could very easily take this S&D home. They just got to make a couple decisions correctly. And Clutch is starting to get aggressive, 12-3. He's been their X factor. He's been turning up. And, I like the play out of him to just kind of wait for something to happen. I mean, Maui Chums, they're playing it slow. K-Jet takes the chow, but he gets taken down. So now, in another advantage situation, if you are the LA Dweebs, and Maui Chums just are scratching their head like, man, what do we do here?
Yeah, I mean, look at the map. LA Dweebs have basically boxed Maui into this middle building and towards A, and they really have no way to get into the A site without making a cross and potentially getting picked as LA Dweebs are holding these these crosses. And so Maui Chums is gonna have to play very slow. 30 seconds on the clock though. They're gonna have to make a move here soon. And Chronix is the bomb carrier. He's gonna be the one to break in, and slowly but surely they're gonna have to make a decision.
They opt to maybe stun in. There's nobody in that A bomb site, so they might be able to get this bomb down. And they should be able to. LA Dweebs aren't ready to react just yet. Mama Peaches isn't spotting Stigmathy in those kegs areas. The bomb goes down, and now Mama Peaches jumps out, but nobody has chowed any of these players yet. You got player 5 in bottom pool, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you may get top pool, who might be able to shake them things up. Mama Peaches jumps right in, no chows in, but the trade comes in onto Lynxer from Clutch. Reactions and his teammate, that's going to be Clutch. Find another one. Now a 3v1 situation for Chronix. Can they get the defuse? And they will be able to find Chronix to get that bomb defuse. LA Dweebs, they even the odds here at 4, and this game is really going to the wire here.
Yeah, going the distance, very, very close. And, LA Dweeb's doing a great job there, setting up the pinch, forcing Maui to be basically boxed into their own setup and then just collapsing on them. It's a great way to win the round, and LA Dweebs are going to be able to go onto the attacking side. And I'm wondering if they go B here or if they stick with their signature A push. And, this is a defining moment for them. You got to win this one. You can go up, be 1 round away from, evening up 1-1. If you lose this, you're going to be, on death's door from a 2-0.
Very true, Zenny. Very true. They need to lock in here on this offensive end because we know Maui Chums, they can win these offenses and they can win these defenses. So, very dangerous situation for them. But I like Clutch getting aggressive. He's your X-Factor player right now. He spots K-Jet, but K-Jet was ready with the pre-aim. He takes him down. And now he picks up a second as well. Muggs is going to chow, make it a 4v2 situation, and now the rest of the LA Dweebs, they have made no coverage. They were waiting for those two players to make the play, but now they're deep in their spawn, and they truly have no control of this round here. Reaction does spot one. He's able to take down Chronix and run away, so the odds closer to even now, but still not a spot you want to be in if you're the Dweebs.
Yeah, so much space given to Maui. LA Dweebs really have nowhere to go. Linkster is looking on the back. I believe he spotted reactions there, and now he definitely spotted Mama Peaches. He knows where locations of both of these players are, and he's getting aggressive. And here comes reactions. He's going to be able to take that one down. Mama Peaches left up into the 1 versus 3 with 30 seconds left in the clock. Bomb is down. I mean, this is simply almost, mathematically impossible. And Maui Chums have covered every angle on the map. They are controlling both of these bomb sites. Mama Peaches certainly going to go down here, and she will. And Maui Chums going up 5-4 map point.
Mama Peaches also pops Deddy, so no plays to be made with that next round if you're going to want to do so. Maui Chums, I like what they were doing there. They're taking aggressive angles. K-Jet had all of B lockdowns, able to pick up too. And, K-Jet kind of gets activated. He's kind of been, slow this game, 7-6, but the way he was playing in the hard point, you'd expect maybe a higher stat line, but they both push B, takes down both of them. A great bounce back here for the Maui Chums. And now they opt to go B themselves. So if LA Dweebs aren't ready for it, this could be the end right here.
Yeah, I don't think they are ready for it. The only player they've got over there is Muggs. He's the island player on this tent on back patio, and he's going to be the one holding down the fort. Sees a couple players. He knows there's at least two, and Mama Peaches has turned to help him out. All the players in A are just like, well, there's no one here. They've got to be going B, and Stigmathy, he's going to push up. He does not get caught, and Chronix is actually going to be able to find him as he goes for the chow, and that's a sub, by the way.
Muggs with just a little bit of an over chow and a big L for him as he gets first blood. And now Maui Chums in a good spot, but Mama Peaches able to even the odds here. But Maui Chums, you can see the arrows. They're pushing straight into the spawn of the LA Dweebs. And now both Mama Peaches and Clutch, they're caught in the middle of the building. And now a 1v3 for Clutch. He's 14-4. So if he wanted a 1v3, now would be the time to do so. He does make it a 1v2. This isn't impossible by any means. But as the bomb goes down, you can't say it's not difficult, Zenny.
Yeah, increasingly difficult. He will have 17 if he wins this round. And what a sight that would be. Linkster, Stigmathy. A bit separated. Linkster going to push down. Surely making a lot of noise, climbing on top of different things. Clutch checking all the corners. Stigmathy is going to take him down. Maui Chums are going to take that S&D, a 6-4 victory for them. Very, very close. And they will go up 2-0 in the series. And, great plays out of them throughout the entire game. They were making some great adjustments. And the only really, bad round from them was the first one. That 1v3 from Clutch.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Call of Duty Rec League. Map 3 of this series has gotten started. We got LA Dweebs on the offensive end, Maui Chums on the defense. Maui up 2-0 in the series so far, but the S&D was close.
Yeah, definitely was a closer affair than the hard point was. And so, reverse sweeps, they happen all the time. Don't ask me about it. But LA Dweebs, they can certainly pull one off here. But in order to do that, they got to get started on LSELO control. And right now, so far, they're going to be down 2 lives. But look at this reaction. He is pushing all the way through. Guy is running a marathon to the back spawn. But K-Jet, meanwhile, picks up 2 of his teammates. Getting the first tick, take it down. No, it will not. And reactions going to be all the way on the flank here. No tick towards B. And let's see what he can do for his teammates. He's going to be sitting in the back here waiting for this push.
Yeah, you got to think the comms for the Maui Chums are like, I think there's one missing. And he's just all the way in the very back of the map. But, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. LA Dweebs, they find the kills. Reaction's able to get in a pretty solid spot now to watch over the LA Dweebs. They got 2 players on the point. First tick in, the second tick very close to coming. And, at this point, if you're Maui Chums, you might have to chalk this here. I mean, unless you start getting kills, and they get kills for sure. Still 2 players on the point, though. You're going to have to find these players very soon. And there it goes. I mean, the capture comes in, and that was kind of a flawless push of the LA Dweebs.
Very last second, we shouldn't chow this. We should just go ahead, focus all of our attention towards A, and they're going to do that with a 4 life advantage. 1 minute 30 on the clock, so LA Dweebs have some time to work with, but this is by no means a lot. That was a tough gunfight to take with the Vaznev there, but Clutch going to make the trade worthwhile. And Maui Chums are pushed up fairly decent. They're going to have a lot of control over towards the A side. It is going to take LA Dweebs to find a crack in the armor if they want to be able to take this one down.
Yeah, and their shield is pretty rock solid right now. You got to think, Zenny. I mean, look at these Maui Chums players. Like they're kind of giving up the middle area, but this is what we were talking about. It's like Maui Chums. They have so many good AR players that they can kind of give up that area to kind of just wait for them to fly out of these doors. They get the notification that they're on that B point, and they instantly collapse on the point. So now it's reactions left all alone. He does have a spot to maybe spawn trap a couple, but what he doesn't know is they're spawning over toward that B side. They're just going to run through that middle area. Stigmathy does get taken down, and, Reaction's actually doing a great job of allowing his teammates to push up onto that A site.
Yeah, I mean, even if he's, not getting that many kills, his position there is clearly causing the Maui Chumps to spawn out farther than they would be if he wasn't. So, doing a great job there. Allows for the initial push, but Maui Chumps on the retake. Mama Peach's nice kill for, them. But Clutch gets taken down as well, and Maui Chums is going to continue to fly through that point. They're going to delete that tick, and they're still going to be up 5 lives, even after all that chaos.
Yes, absolutely. So Maui Chums in a very fantastic spot to close out this round. It's like, hey, you maybe not have wanted to give up that B point, but if you're able to retain that A point unprogressed, then, this isn't an L by any means. You're feeling comfortable, but you still got to close this out. LA Dweebs, they're trying to make a play through the middle area here, but K-Jet seems to be ready for it. Not sure. He's spotted Clutch moving up these stairs. Clutch, no doubt in my mind, spotted Stigmathy there for a moment, but the rest of Clutch's teammates seem to fall. 13 seconds left to go, only 4 lives left. This seems to be all signs pointing toward a Maui Chums victory.
Yeah, but a couple of kills come through. They can maybe get a tick here, maybe 2, if they play their cards right. Maui Chums looking for the retake now, and they're going to find the 2 kills in the back. There's going to be the 3rd. Can they find one more? Muggs is going to be all that remains of the LA Dweebs. He's going to challenge, do what he can, see if he can get any kills. He managed to find another one, but Chow's K-Jet, and K-Jet's going to shut that one down, and Maui Chums are going to be able to take that, only giving away 3 ticks to the LA Dweebs.
Yeah, and Maui Chums looking dominant as ever in the respawn game mode. It's like, yeah, they gave up that B point, but it was kind of a tough situation for Maui Chums in the grand scheme of things. Reactions makes that play, and as LA Dweebs picks up a couple kills, it's spawning the Maui Chums so far away. They end up getting that B tick, but the A point was locked down to perfection. I mean, Chronix 14-3. He's being the main guy right now.
Yeah, he is definitely being the main guy, and I mean, we've seen all of the players on Maui, Maui Chums shine in their own ways throughout the series, and it's good to see, Chronix get his spotlight now. And he's going to be the first point of contact for Maui Chums. They're trying to chow over toward this A zone. Reactions and him having a battle up towards top radio could be huge to decide the round, and he's going to be able to win that one. But as he's done that, some of his teammates have managed to fall towards the middle, but K-Jet going to take down Mama and going to get onto this A zone, getting this early progression.
And LA Dweeb's not in a good spot to defend this. They got player 7, that's Chronix, at 16-3 yet again, up top radio. He's being that man on a mission with a big kill out of Clutch. He finds 2. Is he able to find a 3rd? Oh, Lord, he almost does. You see, you can have Chronix up at that top radio area, but if your subs are killing like that in the bottom mid, I mean, that's hard to defend.
Yeah, that is a tough one on the side of Maui Chums. You have to play against that. I mean, Clutch having the gunning is doing what he can. He gets some hit markers to the wall. This guy is doing what he can. Stigmathy laying down. Does not want to chow this guy. Frankly, I would not either. And Clutch doing what he can, trying to get that this B point uncontested. Slow progression now from Maui as they have 1 player on. Here comes the support as they're going to be coming off respawn. Going to manage to get 1 tick down, and here comes the control. They're pushing up, trying to get some of the space towards the B zone. They're just going to decide to stack it. Only 1 player is going to be close enough. This is going to be Mama Peaches. Takes down 1, quickly traded out. They should be able to get 3 ticks here.
1 tick left to go. Stigmathy does get taken down. Now a 1v3 on the point for Chronix. He does get taken down, but player 8, that's going to be K-Jet, opts to wrap straight toward that A point and might cap it solo currently. Does get taken down at the final moment. Almost gets that A point, but his reaction picks up 2. It is safe for now, but you got 2 ticks given up on either point. You're going to have to play some absolute lockdown defense for the rest of this map if you don't want to give up a point, and it might happen here. You got 2 players on this B point. Chronix is ready for the fight, and he finds them. I mean, you could imagine he would. I mean, he's only died 6 times so far in the game, and he's got 23 kills. This guy is a man on a mission here in LSE low control.
Yeah, and that's already 2 ticks advantage for Maui Chums. Even if they lose this round, I don't think that they want to lose this one. I think they're just going to plan ahead and try to take this one down. But it is going to be a battle, as LA Dweebs have the 1 life advantage, but doesn't really matter much. If Maui Chums can get 1 solid wipe, then a simple stack will do this one in. They will go up 2-0. But Mama Peach is doing what she can, prevent that one. Timothy goes down. Shots rain down onto Chronix from reactions up top radio. And slowly but surely, LA Dweebs have found themselves a setup. But look at Linkser all the way in the back, maybe trying to find a hole.
Does get a pick, but as they get taken down, Maui Chums are going to have to adjust their game plan here because they're trying to fly into these hills one by one. And if you're Maui Chums, you definitely want to take this round home. You give ample opportunity to find it. 8 kills left to go, though, for the LA Dweebs to close out this round. Clutch, though, somewhat in a tough position here, all alone. K-Jet about to hop on the point with all the boys. About to find a kill totally outside the play. But it's going to be Clutch all alone here on the time. And if he doesn't get one, it's going to be an instant 3-stack. And there it is. Not sure any LA Dweebs players have time to make it. And no, they don't. The Maui Chums close out the round, go up 2-0 in the control. And they are moving different here.
Yeah, they are moving different. They are doing a great job of, isolating these players and getting those kills. Clutch, once again, we talk about this guy's got the gunny. He's doing what he can, but right now, Maui Chums are just so strong in their play style, so strong in their gunny. They're just kind of just going at it, one play at a time, and they're doing a fine job. And now they're going to be on the defensive side. LA Dweebs going to have to do the absolute colossal reverse sweep if they want to take this series home. But honestly, I think the writing is on the wall.
I think so as well, but LA Dweebs, they're a few team adjustments away from making a play here, but the first 2 kills going the way of Maui Chums. That kind of stifles the push right off the break. You see all the Maui Chums arrows. They're kind of leaning toward that A because they know that's where LA Dweebs are going. The team push is still in, but Lynx are taking that bottom pool control. So many of the kills have gone the way of Maui Chums so far. Muggs is going to be able to find his way on the point for just a minute, but he's got no teammates around him. He's got to try to clear out that bottom pool and wait for the reinforcements to come.
Yeah, and LA Dweebs done a great job of clearing this off. They're going to start getting the stack now. Lynx are going to be the one to stop it. Finds 1 kill. Going to get quickly traded out. LA Dweebs have some early control, and that's a nice pick out of reactions. A lot of map control going their way. They might be able to, get a tick here and at the A site, but the split numbers could be a problem in the future. Sigmathy going to take down the B zone. Sigmathy trying to find the second one, but Mug's going to take him down. Is he going to be able to find a second? Lynx are going for the challenge, and it's back and forth over on the B zone. Quickly gets cleared off by the Maui Chums, and over on A site, same happens as well. Only 1 tick manages to come through from LA Dweebs.
And you got Chronix here. He's all alone, though, as he gets taken down. That A point is somewhat open. They already have a tick, like you said, but the rest of the players need to swarm over there because Reactions is trying to cause some chaos here in the spawn. Muggs, Mama Peaches, and Reactions each pick up 1, and this is the point where you got to stack the point. Word to Jims, because you don't have so much time left to go. You got to cap this point. It looks like they will. Maui Chums opt to chalk the point. And with 18 lives to go and a minute 30 left, this isn't out of LA Dweebs' grasp by any means.
No, definitely not. That was a great adaptation from their last play where they kind of split and it caused them to, go 4 down. But now Maui Chums are showing why they have the gunny. And they're going to take down 2, make it 3, as only 1 player is going to be close enough to touch the point. Rest are going to be off respawn. This is going to be Muggs. Can he stay alive? Try to slip the net, maybe find a couple kills in the back while his team regroups. He's pushing up. He will be able to find a Linkster here. That's a good pick, but quickly traded out. 3 versus 3 now. And the spawns definitely favor Maui as they're closer on the defensive side. And it's going to be all on LA Dweebs. They have a minute to work with, but will they be able to get it done?
Will they be able to? That is the question. LA Dweebs push so far back into their spawn. It's going to be a tough task, but we know Zenny, a single 4 down can make the difference in a control game mode like a CeeLo. So if they can just make a couple plays, make something happen, things could, the dominoes could fall the right way at any moment. But Maui Chums, they are just unwilling to give up any fights, and it's off the back of Chronix. Map 1, it was K-Jet. This time around, it is no doubt Chronix. 33 and 13 here in the control with 9 OBJ kills off the back of it as well. He is just doing so much for the squad right now. The Lynx are not too far behind, 18 and 15. The Maui Chums look good, but LA Dweebs, they're trying to stack the point here.
Yeah, but quickly, K-Jet, the menace of map 1, takes them off. Mama Peach is going to be the closest one to touch. Going to be able to find one kill. Likely going to get taken down by KJet, and they will. And now it just comes down to the cut kills. LA Dweebs are so far off, just coming off the respawn, so staggered. Chronix has posted up, and this is not the guy you want to be challenged, but Reactions takes the challenge. He's going to be able to win that gunfight. LAD might have a chance here. We thought it was the writing on the wall, but they are going to be able to stack this point. If they stack this now, they might be able to get this, as all the players from Maui Chums are off respawn. But here comes the cruise missile, a factor we did not think of. And here it goes. It strikes down and kills the teammates. They're going to be able to get on it. 1.5 on the clock. Only need one more tick. Mama Peaches hops off, but going to hop right back on it. Are they going to be close enough to stop this one? Lynx are challenges, dives in, and LA Dweebs take round number 3 by the skin of their teeth.
I mean, wow. Can you believe it, Zenny? They find it in the final hour. 1.5 seconds left on the clock. And LA Dweebs, they just make it happen. I mean, that's what we're talking about. 1-4 down can make all the difference on LSELO. And we got an example firsthand right there. LA Dweebs stay alive. They buy themselves a lifeline. And now Maui Chums forced to react.
Yeah, and Maui Chums definitely have to react to that one. I believe they're still up in ticks, all things considered. But they might have to do some stuff on this round to actually make that true. Clutch, though, getting aggressive early, realizes a mistake, tries to win away, gets taken down. KJet finding the second. And that's going to be an early stack onto A. Reaction is going to be the closest one to be able to do anything. He's going to go for a bit of a pinch here, but I think he's getting read by KJet. Nope, he's going to hop over towards the B zone. But he might be able to do something over towards A, but I think LAD might just opt to chalk this one down. You know, let him have it. Keep the life deficit to a minimum and hope to battle back on B.
Yeah, I mean, Clutch up there Reaction's just kind of slow to react, funnily enough, to the push, because, you know, he had some time there to maybe make a play on the point and kill some of those Maui Chums members, but instead he takes his time and, you know, you wait a little too long and you bite yourself. I mean, they find that point, and now with so early in the round, they have 2 minutes left to go, and they just have to find 1-4 down to maybe make this happen.
Yeah, but I say this a lot. I really don't think that 2 minutes is all that much time in control, especially when defense can be so, you know, one-sided. I mean, you already see it's already down to 140. They gotta hop on this time to get some of it to be slowed and, you know, work some of these lives down. But KJet is doing what he can. Is he about to get a triple headshot? No, has to back away before he can re-challenge, and there it is. Reactions. That's a sub again. That is a ridiculous kill from Reactions, but Lynx are gonna be up top trying to do what he can, and this is a battle right now. As almost a minute has already gone by.
Lynxer, he's making the plays, though. They get a few down on that point, and now Clutch, really the only person in a position ready to make a play. He does take down Chronix from the window area. Lynxer is able to find the trade, so there's still 2 players on the point here. The first tick comes in. KJet picks up another one, and Lynxer has this overwatch from the top grill side. He's not able to find any players, but he knows where they're coming from. He's able to take down Mama Peaches. The third tick is almost in, and just as slow as it started, it closes out with the quickness. Maui Chums win the series 3-0 after a 3-1 win in LSELO control. I mean, at the blink of an eye, Zenny, they won that round.
Yeah, just as you know, slow as it started, just as fast as it ended. I mean, you said it.